Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 55 of the Cleveland Spiders franchise here at MLB The Show 21. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope your 2022 is off to a phenomenal start. And today I hope to bless it some more with some Cleveland Spiders action as the Spiders take the mound for 2 games this episode. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. In this first game, we'll see Shane Bieber, the AL MVP and AL 2-time Cy Young Award winner, take the mound to face the Kansas City Royals. They'll start off with Roberto, who hits it deep to right, but it's just the flyout. And Adam Eaton has the grab. We'll take a look at Kansas City's lineup. The Royals last year went 71 and 91, so they're looking for some improvement. They made a couple of additions in the outfield, picking up Alex Dickerson from the Giants and Adam Duvall, who was a former Marlin, on 1-year deals. And you still got Hunter Dozier still anchoring the middle along with Whit Merrifield. Here is Nicky Lopez, who has yet to record a base hit this season. And he won't do it here as an 0-2 fastball is popped up into right, and that'll be out number 2. And here comes the DH, Whit Merrifield. Coming off a season, he hit career highs in home runs and RBIs. It's not going to matter as he strikes out. And Bieber goes 1-2-3. On the mound for the Royals will be Chance Adams as he takes it with the black sleeves as Royals introducing their new road uniforms for the first time we'll see today, going a little bit of retro. Ahmed Rosario will lead off for the Spiders, the Major League Baseball doubles leader from a season ago. Off to a slow start this season, but he does get a 3-1 fastball and puts it into right field for a leadoff base hit. And I'll bring up the new second baseman Donovan Solano, another former Giant who pops up a slider behind first base. That'll be the first out. We'll take a look at the Spiders lineup today. Some differences. No Franmil Reyes. Remember, Franmil Reyes got hurt last episode. So, DH today will be Yu Chang having to step in. And Jimenez is actually also out with a bruised shin for a couple of days. So we'll see Owen Miller this episode at the shortstop position. Alston Hedges getting the start behind the plate. Here comes Jose Ramirez, who grounds over to second. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And both teams go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the top third now, where Adam Duvall steps to the plate. He's off to a pretty decent start for the Royals, hitting 286. 3-2 to Duvall, and he swings and misses on a cutter going away. That's a beautiful pitch by Bieber. And then Salvador Perez, who's got hitting 071, so the polar opposite, not off to a good start. And that'll continue as well as he grounds it over to Miller, and he'll put that one away for out number 2. Next up, Kyle Isbell, the speedy center fielder who had a rookie season, pretty solid last year. He'll hit this one into left, and a diving Eddie cannot bring it in. Isbell fast does get to second base. That's a 2-out double for the Royals. Isbell's second double of the season. Back to the top of the lineup. Mondesi, though, will swing and miss, so nothing going in the third for the Royals despite the double. Bottom 3 now, Alston Hedges takes the plate. It says he's batting 1,000. Don't worry, he's only hitting 1 for 1. He will get the start today at catcher, and he draws a full count his first at bat, and he'll walk. So that's a leadoff base runner for the Spiders, and that'll take them to the top of the lineup. Rosario up next, 2-0 fastball. He puts it other way. That one's going to get down for a base hit. So Spiders trying to get something going here in the bottom of the third. Here comes Donovan Solano, full count to Solano, and he draws a walk. So you got bases loaded, no outs, and Jose Ramirez stepping to the plate. You need to get something, at least something here in this inning. 2-2 to Ramirez. He gets a fastball, rips it into right field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will come around. Rosario coming as well, and he will score. So Ramirez opens us up with a 2 RBI single in the third. Runner still on the corners with only no outs, and Eddie will ground this one into a double play. Won't get the RBI, but a run does score. And it's now 3-0 Spiders. Next up is Josh Naylor, 1-0 pitch to Naylor. Gets a nice fastball high, but just pops it up into left. But Spiders do crack 3 here in the third, giving them the lead. We'll go all the way to the 6th. Salvador Perez stepping in for the Royals. Bieber still on the mound. Only has 65 pitches. Now at a full count of Perez, he gets him to swing through a 94 fastball. Bieber with another strikeout. That's his 8th of the day. And Kyle Isbell up next, 1-1 to Isbell, and he does hit this one up the middle for a base hit. So Kansas City getting their speedy player on first base. And you get a single off Bieber. You kind of have to take advantage, and Isbell's going to try to steal second. However, a perfect throw by Hedges guns him down. What a throw by our catcher. That's why it's good to have defensive catchers sometimes. And then Mondesi does strike out. So Bieber, nothing in the 6th. How about the 7th? Lopez leads them off. He gets jammed and breaks his bat. That'll be out number 1. Next up, Whit Merrifield. 0-1 to Merrifield. Gets a hanging curve, but just pops it up to right. That's the second out. And now Alex Dickerson. 0-1 Dickerson. Chopper down the third base line. Ramirez has it, throws it to first, and Bieber gets 7 shutout innings. He would be pulled after this, but solid performance by Bieber. Scott Barlow would come in for Kansas City, as a pretty solid day as well for Adams, just overshadowed by Bieber. Barlow already making his 3rd appearance so far of the season. He'll start off the bottom of the 7th against the DH today, Yu Chang, who is 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a lineout. 2-2 pitch, fastball hit into right, and he'll be 0 for 3 as he nets another lineout for his day. Next up, Owen Miller, 3-1 to Miller. He draws a walk, so Miller will take first base, and that'll bring up Austin Hedges. 1-1 to Hedges, fastball right down the middle, but just missed it as he pops it up into right field. That's a pitch you'd like to have back, but don't expect much out of Hedges at the plate. Top of the lineup now, Rosario up the middle. That's going to get through the legs of Barlow, but it's not going to make it past the shortstop. Mondesi's got excellent range and puts him away. We'll go into the top of the 8th now, where Jordan Hicks will try to set it up for Karinchak. Not a good appearance in his first appearance. He's hoping to shake that off here, and he starts off by getting Hunter Dozier to ground out to Ramirez. That's going to be the first out of the 8th. Next up, Ryan McBroom, the first baseman. 0-1 pitch to McBroom, and he chops this one to first base. That was actually going to be ruled fair, and that's the second out as Naylor steps on the bag. And Adam Duvall will swing and miss, so Hicks gets a nice 1-2-3-8, which means we're going to go to the 9th, and James Karinchak will take them out for his first appearance this season, coming off an all-star 45-save season, his first full season as a closer. We hope we can get that this season. Salvador Perez will be his first batter, and he'll pop up a fastball as Perez's slow start to the season continues, and that's out number 1. How about Kyle Isbell? 2 for 2 on the day. Tries to pop this one in the shallow left center. Rosario is in, and he will get underneath it. So that'll be 2 outs, and it'll be up to Alberto Mondesi to keep the Royals game alive. Mondesi 0 for 3 on the day. Struck out in his last at-bat in 6th. Full count to Mondesi, and he looks at a curveball that misses. So Mondesi will take first base, and it'll be Nicky Lopez. Full count to Lopez. Chopper up the middle. It's going to get through. That's going to be a single. And now with 2 outs, the tying run's at the plate, and it is Whit Merrifield. Career high 22 homers last season. Doesn't need to use the bat. He will draw the walk. So Karinchak struggling to get this final out. It's going to be Alex Dickerson now, the former Giant, 0 for 3 on the day, who's going to have to hit a clutch base hit. 2-2 to Dickerson. Hit down third base line. That's going to get into the outfield. 1 run will score. The other one's rounding third. He's going to score, and it's now 3-2 Spiders. Royals still alive. Tying run at second base for Hunter Dozier, your best at bat. Eric Mejia will pinch run for Dickerson on first. But here comes Dozier. 1-2 to Dozier, and he swings and misses on the curveball. So Karinchak makes it exciting, gets the heart rate up a little bit, but the Spiders do come away victorious with their 4th win on the season by a final score of 3-2. Spiders can celebrate as their solid season continues. They only had 5 hits in this one. You could tell we missed a couple of bats of Reyes and Jimenez, who's been off to a hot start. But a win is a win, and Shane Bieber obviously gets player of the game, 7 shutout innings with 9 strikeouts. So we go into Game 3. We win this one as well, 4-2. This time we had to walk it off, and it's Yu Chang who had a 2-run walk-off home run in the 9th to give the Spiders their victory and sweep the Royals. So Yu Chang doing his best to sub in for Reyes. Now, before we get to the next one, I did want to take a look around the league at a couple of interesting games. The Orioles get smoked in this one 12-1, but that's not the story. The story is their first-round pick from just last season, Hunter Casado, is already making his Major League debut. He made the opening day roster, and you might have remembered from last year, he is a solid first base prospect from TCU, so it's good to see those drafted guys already making an impact. In this game, the Tigers destroy the White Sox 13-4. So the White Sox, who we will see coming up next, off to a very slow start to their season. They're projected to be our competition in the AL Central. We'll see them up next in this series in the South Side as we travel to Chicago to face the 2-3 White Sox. It'll be Zach Plesac on the mound for the Cleveland Spiders, making his 2nd appearance, as well as Lucas Giolito, who we saw back in opening day, pitched not so good in that outing. He's looking for redemption here. And Plesac, who also didn't pitch very good in his first outing. So both these pitchers looking to get their first solid start of the season. Here's a look at the lineups, about the same. You will see White Sox, we saw them back in opening day, and the Spiders rocking the same lineup. that they did. But obviously the biggest addition for the White Sox, Freddie Freeman, who's only hitting 100 to start his campaign. That's not what you'd like to see out of your new best player. We'll start off in the bottom of the second with the White Sox. It's also Jackie Robinson Day, by the way, so everybody's wearing number 42 as we remember the late, great Jackie Robinson. Next batter up in the second, 1-1 pitch, and this one's drilled deep to center field. It's going to be a loud second out, but the White Sox trying to get the Plesac early. And then next up, Abreu, 0-1 pitch, slaps one to left, and this one actually will clear the wall. There's a solo shot for the White Sox. Jose Abreu, who already hits his 4th home run of the season. And the White Sox strike first in this one, 1-0. In the bottom of the second is the South Side trying to get behind their club. I'll bring up the next batter, Yasmani Grandal, the all-star catcher, who hits this one and beats the shift up the middle. That's going to get into left center as he takes first base. And around out the order, Yohan Moncada, who we saw go yard twice in opening day, gets a base hit up the middle. So Plesac struggling to get out of the second here. And he's got the top of the lineup. As a former second-round pick, Juan Sandoval, who grounds it over to third base. This one will be fielded. And Plesac will get out of the inning, but he did surrender the solo shot. Let's go to top 3, Yu Chang. We just saw him hit that walk-off homer back in Game 3 against the Royals. We'll jump on board with him in the top of the third, looking for an answer. And he just draws a 4-pitch walk, so he'll take first base. And that'll bring up next batter, Owen Miller. Miller chops it over to third. This one will go around the horn, so just like that, Yu Chang has been wasted. And then it's Austin Hedges. 1-2 to Hedges. Chopper right in front of the pitcher's mound. Giolito has it, and he gets through 3 solid innings in this outing. We'll jump to the top of the 5th now. Eddie Rosario leading off for the Spiders, hitting .350 to start his season. We'd like to see that continue after giving him the 1-year extension. 2-2 pitch to Rosario down the first base line. There's Freddie Freeman showing some leather. He was a Gold Glover, by the way, last season for the Braves. Nice out. Josh Naylor up next. 1 out, chopped her to the right side of the infield. This one's going to be fielded by the shortstop and thrown out for out number 2. And then up next, 1-2 pitch to the former White Sox Adam Eaton, who gets a hanging curve and gets a solo shot off his former teammate Adam Eaton with the first run for the Spiders. That's got to feel good as he gets his first home run of the season. And just like that, we're back tied up at 1 apiece in the top of the 5th as Anderson watches his former teammates round the bases. Staying in the inning up next, Yu Chang, 2-2 to Chang. Chopper right back to Giolito, but nice hands. And he throws it to first, but we're all tied up at 1 apiece. We'll go bottom 5 where the White Sox try to answer. Moncada at the plate. And he starts off the inning by ripping one into the gap, but is caught by Rosario. Nice defense by Ahmed. Takes a hit away from the red-hot Moncada. We go to the top of the lineup now where Sandoval will swing and miss on a 12-6. Beautiful pitch by Plesac, who's still on the mound. 2 outs now. 0-1 pitch, and this is going to be Nick Madrigal who hits it into center field. So trying to get a little bit of a 2-out rally are the White Sox right in time for Freddie Freeman. First pitch to the Freddie Freeman, and he drills this one deep to right field. No doubt about this one. That's what you hate to see if you're a Spiders fan, is we got to deal with that. A 2-run shot by Freddie Freeman, his first home run of the season, and a 2-time NL MVP and Silver Slugger rounds the bases for the first time in a White Sox uniform. Crowd on their feet welcoming their newest addition, and just like that, White Sox take a lead again. They're up 3-1. Got to get through the inning. Next is Eloy Jimenez, and he does strike out. So Plesac, though, does give up the 2-run shot. We'll go to top 6, see if the Spiders can answer, and Miller will start the inning with a leadoff walk. Next batter up will be Hedges. 2-0 to Hedges, and he gets a base hit. Lines this one into the gap. This one's going to be trouble, as Miller does have some speed. He's already rounding third base. He's going to be waved home, and he will score as the Spiders cut this lead in half. 3-2 thanks to the RBI double from Hedges. Just in time for the top of the lineup. Rosario, though, gets jammed, and Freddie Freeman gloves it. That's out number 1. Donovan Solano up next. 1-2. Cannot check his swing in time on a pitch in the dirt, and that's 2 quick outs for the Spiders, and brings up Jose Ramirez. 0-2 to Ramirez. Pops up a fastball deep right field, and it's going to be caught as Robert's got some speed, but the Spiders do get one back. We'll go bottom 6. Plesac still on the mound for the Spiders, and this is going to be a leadoff base hit into center by Luis Robert. It brings up The next batter, 2-2 pitch, and he will swing and miss on a pitch in the dirt. Nice pitch by Plesac, still going strong in the 6th. How about Abreu up next? Already going yard today. Instead, there's a steal attempt as didn't even pay attention to Anderson's swipe in the bag. So now he's on second, and the next pitch is in the dirt, and he'll go and take third. So just like that, White Sox got a runner 90 feet away. Abreu later in the at-bat chops this one over to first. He will be out, but a run does score, and the White Sox do get it back now 4-2 Chicago. Trying to finish off the inning, Yasmani Grandal draws a walk. So Plesac still not out of the 6th. He had at 93 pitches, now 96 pitches. He finally gets out with pitch number 97, but the White Sox do get that run back, making it 4-2. Phil Maton will come in relief in the 7th for the Spiders, making his 2nd appearance of the season. But we're going to join him in the 8th inning. First batter he sees in the 8th will drill one deep to left center. And Maton probably should have stayed after 1 inning as that ball is gone. It is a windy day in the Windy City, so that might have helped Anderson. But nonetheless, he does get his 2nd home run of the season, a solo shot. Makes it 5-2 White Sox. Next batter up, swing and miss. A nice recovery by Maton as he gets the first out of the inning. And the next batter, Abreu, will swing and miss as well. Actually, check his swing for the out. Maton still trying to finish off the 8th inning. He gets the next batter to hit it deep to right field. And Maton can't finish off the inning as this one's in the bullpen sports grill. It's the all-star catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hitting his first home run of the season. And it extends the White Sox lead even more as they go up 6-2. And the Spiders' chances of winning this game just got a little bit smaller. The White Sox now have a 4-run lead and going into the 9th inning. Still got to finish off the 8th, though. Still not out of this one. Maton still on the bump. Next batter, 2-2, pops it up the other way. This one will hang. So it'll be one more inning for the Spiders. They're down by 4. And Aaron Bummer, the lefty, will come in for Chicago. Only had a 3rd inning pitch in his first appearance, being a lefty specialist. He came in the 8th, but he'll take over the 9th as well. And Donovan Solano will start us off. 2-1 to Solano. This one's hit up the middle, and it will be a hit as it's batted down by Anderson, but he's going to reach base. Next batter, Ramirez, hitting from the right side this time. Hits one deep to center, almost at the track, but that'll be allowed out number 1. Next batter up. You got Eddie Rosario. 1-2 to Rosario. Slaps the slider right over to second. It's caught, though, on a line, which means we're down to our final out and down by 4. And it's going to be Josh Naylor, who is 0 for 3 so far today. Full count to Naylor. Gets a cutter, and it's popped up behind first base. Madrigal is there, and it'll be the final out. And the White Sox win Game 1 of this series by a final score of 6-2. As the Spiders drop their 2nd game of the season, White Sox get back to 500 early, 3-3. Gotta like seeing Freddie Freeman go yard if you're a White Sox fan. But it is a 3-game series. White Sox scored 6 runs on 11 hits, while he only had 5 hits again. So while we have been winning games, the offense has not been the biggest part of that. Anderson was your player of the game, went 2 for 4 with a home run. Bummer does get the save just because he came in the 8th when it was a save opportunity. G Leader the win as well. Suffered injury in AAA. Ben Gamble gets hurt down there, so that kind of hurts our outfield depth. We do win Game 2, though, 6-2, or 4-1 as we move to 6-2. Their only run came by Robert, and McKenzie gets a win in his first start. And in the final game, we win 3-1, so we do come back and take the series. Ramirez and Miller both went yard. Those were our runs of the game, while they had a solo shot from Robert. So we improved to 7-2, and next episode we will continue the road stand as we go to Texas for 3 games, and then we travel to Los Angeles to face the Angels for 4, and we'll see Shane Bieber again making his 3rd start of the season, see if he can follow up last year's campaign. Off to a solid 7-2 start. I hope you're excited for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.